Hi, I'm Cody from Cody's Canine Training, and in this video, you'll be watching Ruby's recovery. Ruby is a rescue all the way from Thailand, and her owners hired me to help sort out some of her issues, which include a very, very serious flight risk issue, no recall, no basic commands, no leash manners. She's a great dog, definitely an awesome dog. She's pretty fearful though. For the first couple days I had her, she was shaking. She wouldn't lay down. She wouldn't eat. But as you can see in this, she wouldn't jump up onto things for me that easily. So I had to use a bit of pressure. But with each repetition, it gets better and better, easier and easier. And that's the name of the game. This video will be taking you through the progression of Ruby, where we started off, where we end up. The goal will be to obviously give the owners the peace of mind that she will no longer be at risk of not being able to be retrieved if she does run away. And how we're doing that is we're going to layer in an e-collar. So right now I'm just working on recalling her in the house in very, very, very short distances. These are baby steps. And I'm layering in the e-collar, and all the e-collar will be able to do for me going forward, or what I'm going to be using it for rather, is to get her off leash and have her be able to be as free as possible, but still be under control. So since she is fearful and insecure, what I did was I put her on the treadmill. She likes the treadmill, and then I had a little bit of a socialization time with the other dogs. Normally she'd be really occupied with them and a little bit nervous, but once you have them on the treadmill and you get them moving, it's almost like they're moving through their fears. And here I have her eating out of her meals out of a box. Her sticking her head in there and blocking her view from the other dogs or her surroundings is really uncomfortable for her. So by her just sticking her head in and getting her food as the reward for facing her fears is super beneficial. Now here, I'm not entirely sure if this really works to any significant degree. I think it definitely helps, but Ruby was having issues with if another dog would come along and kind of step on the place board, she would jump off. She was too uncomfortable. So what I did was I took one of our rabbits. You know, it's a prey animal. Dogs are predators, and I put it on the place board with her, and she seemed to be a little more comfortable with that warm body beside her rather than another dog. And then I practiced recalling her off the place board, and then, she reluctantly would go back to the place board because I asked her to. And then I like to think that this is what led to a couple days later her being totally cool with, gradually, other dogs being around and on our place board. So you saw the recalls inside the house in really short distances. Now we are outside, and we have a dog with a completely different demeanor. She's so much happier, so much more confident. Her recalls are fast and crisp. She's happy to be working with me. And this is the power of teaching a dog what you want from it in a clear and effective way. Once they realize that, if I comply with what you said, then you give me what I want, essentially, then we can partner up and we can both have a great life together. So that's kind of what we were doing there. She gets to be free and run around on a long line just as long as she will come back to me. So now she knows how to recall. I have her outside, and I'm just teaching her a let's go command, which means whatever you're doing, when I say let's go, look at me and then move in the direction that I'm going. So basically it's a move with me command, travel in the direction of me. It's not necessarily a come command, it's more of a follow me command. And eventually this will be whittled down into a heel command on my left side, which we'll see later on. So since she knows how to come and follow me, it's important to also be drilling sending her away. So I put her on the place board and I walk away and tell her to come to me. I'll also be running a little bit of, some basic obedience too with it. Sit down, you get it. So there I send her to the place from a distance. She nails it. She comes to me. She does a great job. Very happy with her. And just so you know, I have her tethered in this video to a 30-foot long line. that's around my body. So let's go. Down. Place. Now here I give her a verbal correction. I tell her to go back to the place board. And she just does that. She does just that. She did a great job. Very happy with that. So I say, let's go. Time to go walking. So now I get her to chase me, get her into prey drive. I'm still saying, let's go, getting her to follow me. And then after getting her all jacked up, I put her on the place board and I cap it. It's important if you're going to get your dog aroused through play that you also practice having them settle through different stability exercises. So since she now has proven to me that she can come to me, follow me, go to a place, all the things I would want from her reliably and with consistency, now we are ready to go off leash. And if you just saw there, she went to go towards the road and I recalled her. And that is a great example, a real life example of your training paying off. And if you remember at the start of the video, she had issues jumping up on our coffee table. Not our coffee table, but a coffee table type thing in our house. And now she is going across bouncing beams, doing 180s, coming back, jumping up on picnic tables. She's just a completely different dog. I'm really happy with this transformation. Oh, and if anybody wants to know what e-collar I'm using that I've layered over for the off-leash stuff, I'm using the Mini Educator, and that's made by e-collar Technologies. It's a fantastic product. It's what I always use. I can't recommend that particular one enough. It really allows me to be super, super gentle, which is awesome for a sensitive dog because last thing I need is, any undue or unnecessary conflict. So now it's time to put all of our training to the absolute test in a downtown chaotic street during rush hour in Hamilton, Ontario. As you can see, we have an intoxicated homeless person approaching us. I've asked her to sit. I asked her to leave it, which means leave him alone. And she absolutely nails it. And you can tell she's kind of proud of herself too. She knows. So we are completely off leash. We are walking through downtown. I do not recommend you do this. Please respect your leash laws. The only reason why I'm doing this is to get it basically on video to show you guys that this is the reality of my training and the outcome. Also it's to help proof all of the training I've done for the owners. It's what they hired me to do. And I mean, I can't responsibly tell them that their dog is reliable off leash if I can't do it, if I can't demonstrate it myself. I won't be doing another off leash demo with her downtown. Again, I mean, there's no need to. We already have it all on tape. No need to expose ourselves to any unnecessary risks. But she did fantastic, and I knew she would. Spent a lot of time on this, and very happy. So as you can see, she's still in the kind of heel I like. I don't like them to be more than a half body length in front of me or behind me. And she's doing wonderful. Keep in mind, she's pretty afraid of cars. So for her to be walking without a leash, downtown on these roads is really impressive for her. I'm very, very happy about it. Just get her to jump up on some more things. Once you get a dog to jump, especially a fearful dog, once you get them to get in the habit of jumping up on things on command, I just get them to jump up on everything. It's just such an easy way to get them like a win, so to speak, and boost their confidence. And they'll end up really enjoying it often. So here's where I'm really, really proud of her, is on this road here where it's just car after car and it's really loud and it's really noisy, and she stays in that heel I like. Sorry if all these parts are if this last part's kind of long and drawn out with just the off-leash walking through downtown. I didn't want to edit it besides just speeding it up and editing out just a poop break at one point, just so that everybody can see that there's like no smoke and mirrors. There's no edit like movie magic. There's no 30-second highlight reel of the 10 seconds that she actually healed for me, put in a row to make it look like it. There's no fooling around. This is a dog that walked all the way around downtown with me, all through downtown with me off leash, just like we had trained. And I wasn't surprised. If I thought I had anything to be surprised about, then I never would have taken her off leash. So I apologize if this is, uneventful, but, the fact that it's uneventful to me is the part I'm most proud about. Oh, and her owners just recently got married a couple days ago. Congratulations to them. They have been fantastic to work with. Just a wonderful couple, and I really thank them for the opportunity to work with their dog. And really excited to see how they do with her going forward. So we take a little bathroom break, like I said. No need to see that. So she knows once we get to this part, and I say go, 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 she no longer needs to be in a structured walk. Now it's time to be a dog. This is her huge payoff, It's like time to be free. It's my favorite thing about conditioning these dogs to the e-collar is just the amount of freedom we can finally restore back to the dog. Now this part's interesting. I throw a ball, and she actually hears a child from across the field cry, and I'll let you see the rest. So as you can see, once she heard the child, she actually ran towards it to check it out. And then I called the dog off her little mission towards the people. And I don't know those people. I didn't set up that situation. That's a real life recall off of a real life distraction. And this is what all the training's for. This video is not training. This video is real life. This is me with the dog, implementing everything that we have trained. I'd say she's picked it up pretty well. And there's not too much we have to worry about with her anymore. And she's much happier for it. Here's one of her biggest challenges, though. This intersection was particularly difficult for her, especially early on in training, and like about midway through, she started to get a little bit better with it. But she was really paranoid. You can kind of tell it even there. She's a bit iffy about it. Something different about this, but still, she's off leash. I see a bunch of teenagers coming. I put her into a sit in the middle, not on the middle, but on the road that she's afraid of. She nails it. The teenagers walk past. We keep going, and that concludes our demo of what all our training led up to. I am Cody from Cody's Canine Training. Thank you so much for watching. And if you liked it, maybe hit the like button, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. You can do that, and I'd really appreciate it. I'm based out of Hamilton, Ontario, and again, I really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.